So you finish the main story campaign, you're level 36, you need a little bit of guidance, you're not really sure what to do. Let's go over it. This is going to be a short, quick, straight to the point video guide. Fortunately, I've had the luxury of having seasoned veterans and BNS pros kind of guide me through the process and let me know how to do things efficiently. So figured I would help you guys with that too, because the game doesn't really do a good job really guiding you. And before we begin, follow me on Twitch. I am streaming pretty much every day, all day. I'm streaming a lot of hours for the BNS launch. Twitch.tv/KanonXO. Now let's get into this. So you finished the main story campaign, level 36. By the way, if this text is too small for you guys to read, you could always find it in my Discord. It's pinned in the Blade and Soul channel of our Discord. You can find the Discord link in the description below. The first thing you're going to do is finish your faction quests. These are red quests. These are dailies. And you can you are going to be farming these Cinderlands faction tokens. That it looks like this right here, this red little icon, or excuse me, this red little stone here. All right, you need 8 to craft your weapon. So pretty much what you're going to do is you're going to equip your Legion uniform. So you've picked one of 2 legions, 2 factions. Okay. Now, when you do this, be careful. Oh, shit, I have to unequip this. When you do this, be careful, because you will officially be flagged for PvP against anyone that is part of the other faction. You can see, even in town, I have other red nameplates, all right? So, right now, we are in the Cinderlands, and I am currently in Yahara's Mirage. I would recommend this place to be kind of your base of operations, and as you can see, putting the faction outfit on, I can see this red icon right here. Okay, so I'm going to go down to the command post here, and you are going to see some quests that are available to you that reward you with these black red stones, these tokens. Now, these are dailies, and you can distinguish daily quests between regular quests by the icon you see here. You see that little that infinity icon, the sideways 8, the looping icon. That's what that stands for. Okay, now I'm on the Crimson faction. It's gonna look a little different for you, but it will look it will look a little different for you if you're on the other faction, but this is essentially, it's gonna look essentially the same. Okay, so from here you can get these quests, and as you can see, they reward you with these faction tokens. All right, now eventually, when you do craft your weapon, you're going to talk to this guy right here, and then you're going to you can't actually see it because of the camera. Let me actually pull this up. Okay, you can see right here the weapon design. That's what you're going to buy, and you're going to need 8 of these bad boys. Okay, I should probably move this now that I think about it. Oh no, I can move it here. Perfect. All right, you're going to need to buy these. All right, you could buy these in one day. If you finish all of your dailies, then you should have 10, I believe, faction tokens on the day, allowing you to craft 1 weapon. All right, pretty simple. Next, you're going to go to the Dragon Trader, and you can go to Cinderland's Mirage, Yahara's Mirage, which is where we just were. Okay, this is, again, the Cinderlands. The Cinderlands here, Scorching Sands, and then Yahara's Mirage. Okay, so we're going to teleport back to Yahara's Mirage. And you are going to purchase Dragon Express material chest. It's on the 2nd tab. I'm going to show you where to find it right here. This is to help you craft your weapon. Do not craft it any other way. This is the best way to actually go about crafting it. All right. This was a pro tip that I got from our boy Yasin. Big shout outs to Yasin. So we're going to go to the Dragon Trader right here. Boom. And as you can see on the 2nd tab, as written in the notepad, you can buy Dragon Express material selection chests. You can buy up to 5 a day. You should be buying all 5 every single day. This is going to give you one of these chests where you can select element powder, jewel powder, or wood fragment powder. You will need to purchase the element powder, or excuse me, you will need to open the element powder. You can see it. This requires broken crystals to purchase. Okay, these you can get from just salvaging items, salvaging equipment. So the best way to go about this, if you don't have enough by the time you finish your MSQ, is by salvaging the soul shards that you can get from open world bosses. You can kill world bosses, and when you do, you will get what's called an essence item. This is an essence fragment, but you will get a fragment. Okay, so when you go to a world boss, you kill the world boss. If you don't deal enough damage, you're going to get a fragment. 3 fragments equals an essence. If you deal enough damage, which you should, especially at this stage of the game, you will get at least 1 fragment here. You will get at least 1 essence, like a full thing. You can see what the icon looks like right here. It shows Pinchy's essence. This is from the Pinchy world boss, and you are going to notice these big wheels. You're going to notice these big wheels next to these world bosses. I will actually go there right now just for you to see. All right, so here we are. Where is this world boss? Okay, so this is actually on this notepad list. I'm trying my best to go in order because this will be the order that you will be going in when you actually play the game. Okay, so this area right here spawns a world boss called Pinchy. Okay, now essentially what you're gonna do is you're gonna go here, kill this boss. All right, and then you could use the essence to spin this wheel. I have 2 fragments. I need an essence to actually spin it. When you spin it, you are going to get a variety of rewards. This is pretty much what you can roll from it. You can get these soul shards. You can dismantle these soul shards for these material exchange, or excuse me, these broken crystals, and then you can use these to purchase these Dragon Express material selection chests. Okay, so that's pretty much what you're going to be doing. Now, after you do that, you are going to, in order to craft your weapon, you're going to hit I here, and then you're going to go to transmute. Once you hit transmute, you're going to see when you click on this, I don't have a design, but when you click on this, this is going to be filled in because you have the design from that NPC that I showed you earlier in the video. All right. This is going to require 1 gold, and it's going to require 18 element powder. All right. You should have enough by just opening one of these boxes, because the quest line gives you a bunch, or gives you a little bit. You're going to be needing a lot of element powder. Element powder, by the way, is for weapons. It's typically used for weapon crafting mats. All right. So once you've done that, you now have a weapon, which, by the way, these are level 36 weapons. They're best in slot. Level 45 is coming out next week. So what a lot of us are doing is we are actually selling them on the auction house. This isn't written in my notepad, but we're actually selling them on the auction house to make some end coin. And I've actually made a good amount of end coin just by listing some of these items, because who gives a shit about being in best in slot for a week, right? So you're going to see right here, Pinchy is flying. This is the next thing on the list. Okay, farm Pinchy. Pinchy is this guy right here. All right. Farm Pinchy, bam, right there. World boss. This is in Cinderlands, east of Yahara's Mirage. Get a full soul shield set. All right. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can get some loot here. Wasn't actually planning on doing this. So generally what you'll do to farm these things, because they spawn every like 5 minutes or so. Once it's finished, you can actually swap channels to farm it faster, but you will have to pay a silver/bronze cost, a bronze fee. I believe it's just under 1 silver to swap every time. So I mean, if you don't have the money, then obviously you can't do it. This is pretty easy content to do, by the way. There he is. He's dead. There's the loot. Yep, there's my essence, and now I can use this essence to roll on the wheel. Sometimes when you finish these world bosses, you'll see lightning or electricity kind of spawn around that little circle arena there. That means you've procced a special boss. Definitely stick around to do that. It's like a bonus boss that's like super big. So we did get some soul shields here. We're going to open these. Bam. I'm going to take a look at this. This is critical damage. This is really good because it has a lot of HP. You want either critical rate or critical damage. Critical damage and critical rate both is like ideal. I'm going to actually use this because critical damage, and I have a lot more HP. This one right here, garbage. This one right here, critical damage and more HP. So, you know, either one of these are fine. I'll probably go for the one that has a little bit more HP. So I'm going to go ahead and take that. So what you're going to do is you're going to salvage the rest of these. Boom, boom. okay, confirm. And as you can see, I've got broken crystal. That's pretty much the way to do it. So you're going to farm Pinchy. I've already shown you where this is. As you can see, Cinderlands, Scorching Sands region here. You hit plus, and then bam, Raptor's Rise, or just east of it. The next thing you're going to do after that is you're going to farm dungeons. You're going to farm a dungeon in Cinderlands. Okay, we're going back to Cinderlands. Razor Wind here. We're going to click on this. Then down in this area, Daggerbeak Rookery. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to teleport here, go into the dungeon, and you're going to farm that dungeon for necklace, glove, bracelet, and skill books. You can see these items here. This is not it. This is a bracelet. This is the nest gloves. These are the gloves that I got from the dungeon. And you could also get white and green skill books, like this skill book right there. I got trash white skill books. Trash skill books you can just dissolve, and you'll get these little skill book fragments. When you have 20 of these, you can turn it into, I think you'll get it like a chance to get like a green book or something like that, but you'll just dissolve the trash ones that you don't need. I'm not going to go into how you go about equipping these, but you essentially equip skills to your accessories. So you're gonna need accessories that have skill slots in order to use these skills. These skills are very, very important. So make sure you're farming that dungeon. Each dungeon run will cost you 10 Hong Moon Blessing, and you have 100 every day. Okay, that's your stamina for the day. Next, you're gonna go to Yagolta, which is another world boss. For the necklace, you can find this in Cinderlands, Razor Wing, south of Crimson Overlook. So to show you, here we go again. This is Cinderlands, Razor Wing, and south of the Crimson Overlook. So here's the Crimson Overlook. So it's like in this area right here. That's Yagolta. And then you're gonna go to you're gonna go kill Hakan. I don't know if that's spelled correctly. For the ring. That can be found in Cinderlands, Spirestone, and then by the Fall Water Reservoir right here. In order to spawn this, though, you're gonna have to kill ads to make the boss spawn. All right. Now the final thing you're going to do, once that's all said and done, is you're going to finish side quests for Valor Stones. What are Valor Stones? These are Valor Stones. I'm gonna lose the screen here in a sec. All right, so we're back in Yahara's Mirage. So we're gonna go over here. Now, look for this icon on the minimap. Okay, as you can see, it actually looks like the stone, only orange. And these Valor Stones are going to be used to purchase skill books. Talk to this guy right here. And as you can see, it costs 1 Valor Stone per white skill book. Okay, this is a chest that contains these 3 skill books. You're gonna really need to make sure you know which skills you're going for. I can't help you with that in this video. But feel free to come hang out and chat and ask any questions. I don't know specific builds for every class. I'm relatively new to the game as well, but I can definitely direct you in the right direction. The green skill books, as you can see, cost 20 Valor Stones. So this is not very cheap in the beginning. So you're going to have to go back and finish side quests that reward you with Valor Stones and purchase the white and green skills that you need. So you make sure you know which skills to prioritize when it comes to the purchase order. Okay. That's pretty much it. Guys, that is the opening journey. And once you do that, once you have the world boss, once you have a full set of accessories and you have a full, let me move this again, you have a full Pinchy Soul Shield set, then you will be ready to go to and the faction weapon, you will be ready to do the endgame level 36 dungeon. If you're wondering what that dungeon looks like, I believe it's one of the latest videos that I posted. It should say level 36 endgame dungeon or something like that. It's like this big fire monster looking like thing. That is essentially the fight, and it will be a very challenging fight for you guys, for all of us, at the current end game. So yeah, sorry this video took so long. I would have liked for this to be a little bit shorter, but obviously load screens and all that stuff, and I just naturally, yeah, sorry. But to be fair, I try to be as detailed as possible, as hand-holding as possible for these beginner guides, right? Because some things are not super apparent for new players, right? So anyways, guys, I hope that helps. Let me know what you guys think about the game in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Come follow me on Twitch. And major shout outs to my boy Yasin. He really helped me out throughout this entire thing. He's also streaming on Twitch and on YouTube. Definitely check him out. I'll put his links in the comment section below. He's a pro BNS player that's really helped me learn how to be a little bit more efficient with everything when it comes to Blade and Soul. He definitely has some content on his channel that I would definitely recommend checking out. So yeah, give that a look. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.